Hi everyone, it's Danny again, and this is a little bit of a different video because you can see I'm not in my usual setup. I'm actually holding my little GoPro here because we are going to be doing a reading vlog today. I've been seeing like a couple people doing these, and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to do one too. So, we're going to do one for a very, very famous book called To Kill a Mockingbird by Harper Lee. But first, we gotta go find the book because I'm on like chapter 6, but like I put the book down. I'm pretty sure the book is in my car because I took it when I was babysitting. I don't know why I took it when I was babysitting, but I did. So I'm pretty sure it's in there. So let's go find it. So here we are. It is outside and it is bright out and can't really see. I should have brought sunglasses out, but it's fine. So let's go see if this thing is in here. Oh god, I gotta press the thing twice to unlock the door. Forgot about that. Alright. Alright, let's take a look in this car. It's really not much in here. Interesting. Okay. It is not back there. Where could I have put this book? Like, I am so confused. Actually, so confused. Oh wait, there it is. There it is. Aha, it's in the door. Yeah, it must have fallen in here when I was driving. There we go. There she is. Okay, so now that we are back, we have the book. And now we can go and read it. So let's go outside and go read it. Before I go outside, I'm going to get a cookie. Because I am hungry and I am not healthy. Cookies. Okay, so let me give you a little bit of like what I think of this book so far. So, like I said, I'm only about in chapter 6 right now. And I don't know how I feel about it. Honestly, I kind of feel like Scout was a little bit annoying. I know she's like 6, but she's annoying. I mean, then again, like, a lot of 6-year-olds are kind of annoying. So, I don't know. And I don't know exactly where the story's going. Like, they explain the whole thing with, I think his name is Dill. And I don't know, I don't really see much, like, plot happening. I don't know if that's gonna come soon. Hopefully soon. And I don't know, I just I'm not super a fan of the characters. There is one lady I'm a fan of. I can't remember what her name is. I think her name is, like, Miss Rachel or something like that. I don't know. But she's nice. I like her. I like Atticus. I like, oh god, what is her name? Her name starts with a C and it's, like, really long. I like her. But like any of the characters that we're really focusing on, not really. And as far as my understanding, I know that if the story mainly focuses on Atticus, but it's like from the Scout's perspective, and I don't know. I'm gonna see what I think. This book has a lot of hype around it because it's so popular, and literally my favorite English teacher ever, this is her favorite book. So I feel like I might get disowned if I don't like this book after reading it. But we'll see what happens. So, yeah, let's just continue reading and see what happens. Alright, so I've been out here reading this book for about, like, 45 minutes-ish. It's been really nice out. It's, like, a little windy. Hopefully the tent that's above me won't, like, be all windy and stuff like that while I'm trying to talk to you guys. But, yeah, so, recap so far of what I think of the book. It's okay. I think I do have to keep remembering that this is from the point of view of like a 6 or... No, she's not 6. She's older than that. She's like 8-ish. Of like a 7-year-old girl. So I have to keep that in mind. But it's getting a little bit better. She's getting a little less annoying. She's about a year older, at least where I am in the book right now. And I do see that we're getting like little seeds of like plot that are starting to be sown right now. That was a good metaphor. I'm proud of myself right now. So far, it's like okay. Like I'm not so really wowed by it. I'm not like really disappointed. Maybe a little bit because it's so hyped up. But like I'm okay with what's happening. So probably have to check in with you guys tomorrow with this book. I'm probably gonna be sitting out here doing the same thing. Cause I have to go to work in about an hour. So I gotta get ready to do that. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Hi everyone, it's like 2 or 3 days later since I last did a little clip for this reading vlog thing, because I had a lot of things I needed to do. I was also starting to read Marie Lu's Warcross, so I took a break from reading To Kill a Mockingbird, which was kind of needed because I've been feeling about the book so far. Also found out my AP scores, which I will link here, or wherever it ends up being. I never remember, which is bad, and I should remember by this point. But here, we are going to continue reading To Kill a Mockingbird, and see how I feel when I check back in. Hello, I am back. So, one thing I wanted to mention was a line I came across in this book that makes you just think of the roll credits meme, because it says, shoot all the blue jays you want if you can hit them, but remember, it's a sin to kill a mockingbird. Mockingbirds don't do one thing but make music for us to enjoy. They don't eat up people's gardens, don't nest in corn cribs, they don't do one thing but sing their hearts out for us. That's why it's a sin to kill a mockingbird. So I just thought that was interesting to mention, because hence the name of the book. So I'm waiting to see more of like why the title of the book is To Kill a Mockingbird. Maybe Jem does something dumb and he actually does kill one. I don't know. We're gonna see. Also, one thing that you will notice is that I do highlight my books. Yes, I mark up my books. It's fine. Something I also started doing is I also started taking notes in this journal as I'm reading books. I'm just jotting down little things that I notice. Like I check down the page number and then I jot down a little note that I'm thinking of as I'm on that page. It's just gonna help me organize, help me probably do better reviews, because I want to do better reviews, even if it's for a book that I either dislike or I don't like, or even one that I really, really like. I just want to make it more, I don't know, it's more like critical and have more to say than just like, oh my god, I really love this book, or oh my god, I really dislike this book. So, yeah. Anyway, back to reading. Okay guys, I am back, and I just finished up to page like 130. I just finished actually part 1. I didn't realize that this book was in like 3 or at least 2 parts. I don't know if there's 3. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, so end of part 1, actually probably the best part of the book that I've read, with Mrs. Dubose or something like that. Dubose? Yeah. Dubose? I don't know how you say it, but whatever her name is. A lot of the things that Atticus said to the kids after that were really moving passages, and I think those are probably some of the best. Like, now I'm not so, like, annoyed at Scout. She's not as annoying, and I do think she's kind of growing, because, again, I have to remember, she is a child, and she's growing. She doesn't really understand all the things that are happening to her, and, like, why her father's being called all these names and stuff like that. And I just think everything that Atticus does, and, like, seeing it through the eyes of his daughter is, I think, more moving to see it from her perspective than from his. Because from her, it's almost like she's admiring him and she's learning from him, whereas from his perspective, I don't think it will be as moving. So I already see that in this book, and I'm not even like halfway through it. So I think it's getting much better. So far, I'm still not super wowed by it, but we'll see what happens by the time I finish it. So let's continue to read. I'm back with another update. I just finished, chapter 15 of the book, and so far it's really getting better. Like, Scout just really showed like a lot of development in this chapter, even though I don't think she realized it herself, but she definitely showed a lot of character, and the fact that she was able to get these people to stop harassing her father, basically, it's pretty remarkable, actually. And then another note that I wanted to say about the book, just I've been noticing as I'm going through the book, is not only, of course, there is a lot of racism involved in this book, but there's also a lot of sexism. Like, a lot. Like, I was noticing with Cal, because she is a black woman, she has kind of a double whammy in that respect, because she's black and she's a woman. And then literally almost every single time there's a lady, like their aunt, they always say something about how Scout is dressed and that she isn't a woman, or even, like, probably one of the most offensive things that Scout will take from Jem is about saying, oh, you should be a lady by now, or you should be like a girl by now. And I'm just like, oh, why y'all doing this? So, I mean, it's probably obvious to me reading this now. If I read this like a couple years ago, it probably wouldn't be as obvious to me, but at least right now, it's very blaringly obvious that there's a little bit of sexism involved. But that's, like, okay for the time frame, because that's not a thing that people were, like, aware of. And the fact that, like, a lot of these people that criticize Scout are usually from, like, the older crowd and have they're all set in their ways and whatnot. So, yeah, it's just a little thing that I happened to notice, and I wrote down, like, exactly, like, these little places where I noticed it. So, yeah. Let's read some more. Alrighty, hello again, guys. It is again, like, 2 days later, and I have finally finished this book. Yes. I wasn't vlogging for actually a lot of it because actually during the trial scene, it took up at least 5 chapters, maybe more. I just kept reading through it. I could not put that book down as soon as I got to that part. That was probably the best part of the book for me. And so just my general thoughts after finishing this book. Not my favorite, not my least favorite. It's just kind of meh in my opinion. I don't know. I just don't think it's amazing like a lot of people have made it out to be for me. I think that's also probably due to my expectations of this book, because everyone has told me this book is, oh my god, it's amazing, it's a critically acclaimed novel and all that kind of stuff, and it's just kind of meh. I just think I also need to kind of reflect on this book for a little bit more after having read it and get a review up for you guys. So yeah, I guess that's really all of my thoughts. The ending was a little bit weird. Like, the last 3 chapters, I was like, okay. Because Boo Radley comes out of nowhere, and I'm like, oh, okay. So, I don't know, I think there's a little bit deeper meaning behind the ending there that I need to reflect on more. So yeah, let me know your guys' thoughts of this book in the comments down below. Let me know if you have to read it for school, because I was never told to read this book for school, so that's why I just read it this time. So yeah, let me guys know if you like these reading vlogs. I might do these during Booktubeathon. I will be participating in that. Video will be going up soon for that. So if you guys want to see more bookish content from me, don't forget to subscribe and like this video. Leave a comment down below, and I guess I'll just see you guys all later. Bye!